Hi guys, good to see you. Happy Sunday. I'm so excited to be continuing the painting that I started last week. It's a made-up creature, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty bizarre right now. I started it in my stream last weekend, so if you want to see, the beginning stages up to this point, you're welcome to check out that video. It's posted on YouTube. Hi 637, and we've also got a Kenneth J. Lave. Thank you so much for joining. And yes, as you can see, this is what I'm working on. Oh, Bob Rossavor, thank you for joining me on Twitch. I'm double streaming tonight on YouTube and Twitch. So yes, that's really fun. Hi Tanner, David on YouTube. So let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from. If you have ideas of painting, like suggestions as I go, let me know. Like if you have color ideas, theme ideas, I'm excited to continue working on this dude, okay? Because he's just a creature for my imagination. So we've got P. Barnes, hey, we've got Hugo. So thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Or I guess pick up where I left off last time. So I was looking at this and just kind of trying to determine what my next step was. Obviously I need to fill this in. I could go with putting some ears, I could do some crazy hair, or I could leave him bald, so we have some options. I'm definitely gonna be working on the ground, and my goal is to make it look pretty hazy without I don't want it to look too flat. I don't know, I'm not getting streamable notifications, so not sure why. Yeah, it's not popping up. We're having a little technical difficulties. So yeah, I mean, my goal is to have this. The body is gonna be colorful. I might put some cute little polka dots on the white sweater. There's a shell. This is supposed to be a shell, and he's somewhere between a person and maybe I don't know, a platypus and a turtle type of thing. So this is my outfit. As you can see, I've got this cute little top on, and I hope you like it. It's got the little happy, what are those called? Pineapples. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep going with this. I think if I just focus on filling it in, then I can respond to the colors I have on my palette. So yeah, I'm still not seeing if anybody subscribed or anything or followed. Okay. So the reason I made the background gray is so that the colors that are more fluorescent will kind of pop out more. So a human crustacean. I don't know if I said that correctly. Hey guys, I gotta be right back because we're having technical difficulties, so stay tuned, okay? I'll be right back. Hey, I just got a donation. Yay! From Mr. Ho Ho Ha Ha Ha. Yay! Thank you for the $100 donation. That's super kind of you. It means the world to me. Really grateful for your support. And yeah, hi, I haven't seen you in a while. You might have been here. But I'm happy to hear from you, and thanks for the donation. That's what keeps the stream alive, people. So thank you. So we've got and he says good afternoon, by the way. So thank you so much for the super chat. That was so kind of you. So we've got chocolate cherry coke who followed me, and then another person, J Brian 98, followed me earlier, but I was having Streamlab problems, like that's why I had to tune off for a second, and I tuned back on. So yay, thank you so much for the $100 donations. Yeah, Kenneth is celebrating with me, guys. This is a huge reason to celebrate. Yay. I really appreciate it. So let's keep going now that we got started on a positive note. I am feeling good. All right, so yes, my sister was commenting earlier. She said her name is Elise Salon Boston on Twitch and YouTube, and she also has an Instagram, Elise Salon Boston. Guys, check out her Instagram. She's really special to me on so many levels, and she's talented at hair. As you can see, my hair looks a little different today, so that's why. She got a hold of it and made it look fabulous. Salim Barhami started following me on Twitch, so thank you. I think I said her name okay. I hope so. So I've got a couple of dogs here in the building, so be aware. Fair warning. OMG, Sissy, you're so sweet and supportive. I'm obsessed with you all. Thank you. I'm reading the comments. So I also have a makeup stream on Mondays. Last Monday I wasn't able to do it like normal, so you'll have to come out tomorrow night and check out my stream. Here, I'm trying to let you guys in on the mixing process. Sometimes I use my brush, sometimes I use my palette knife, but let me tell you, whenever I'm trying to get more specific color and more complicated color palettes, I use my palette knife because it allows you to really focus on the colors that you're choosing. So I'm going to take some pink, add it into my orange mixture, and kind of shade it a little. So yes, I'm super excited because I got a $100 donation just now from Mr. Ohuhaha, whatever it is. I always have a strange time saying that. But I'm just keeping that hype there because it's very deserving. Oh, I'm sick. Kino started following me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what color I want there. I don't want it to be green because I've got green down here and there, but maybe blue. A lighter blue. And then I will shade the colors I have so it doesn't look so flat. Like, as of now, it looks super duper flat. See, I had a feeling it would blend into the background, but we're gonna work on it. Can you mute out? I need a cough. Okay. I need water, honestly, but I'll pull through. Alright, guys, let's just add some dimension by... Oh, I think you're so talented from Clauser and Jad Smatty. Bless you, thank you. I like your top, Mr. Panch. Yeah, okay, I love you from Marcelo Torres. Thank you, thank you. So look, I'm taking a lighter shade of this gray or blue, and I'm just gonna push it back a little bit. Oops. I'm kind of just taking the white, honestly, and mixing it with the blue. So my arm gets so tired of holding that. It's so annoying. Okay. Oops, I need to cover up. I need to do this part too. Okay, so it's interesting because oftentimes we think that in order to make a painting better, we need to make it more clear or defined, if that makes sense, but that's not true. Sometimes ambiguity is what makes it stronger, actually. See, like, I'm starting to hate the colors I'm making. That's whenever I start using the palette knife, because, like, it's just not working. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is one of my favorite techniques. You just kind of push the color you have back into it, and then I'll work on it later. Because it's not wrong, it's just not there yet. It's not what I want it to be. Just kind of push it back, make it like a non-issue. But it's lighter around him, like it creates a halo around him, which I like. And I kind of want to make the grass in here just a little bit more solid. You need a different palette. There's ones that rest on your hips, give you more focus. I love that idea. I'll definitely look into that. Thank you. That's a great idea. And obviously, like, donations and stuff help support these types of things, so thanks for my donation tonight, and for everybody who like subscribes to my Twitch. That's very helpful too. Or if you just, you know, if you feel inclined to support in that way, like, just know that it goes towards, you know, the stream and making this possible. So I'm adding some gray right here because I want that to be like a shadow without it being like vibrant green, if that makes sense. Sometimes the painting looks ruined while you brushing. A few seconds later, it looks perfect again. That's your dad's belly. Yes, that's the nature of painting. Isn't that funny? It kind of goes through upheaval. Oh, yay, I've got a subscriber. Yay, on tier 1, Josh Moose. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. That's a huge gift and really helpful. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about that comment. It's really true. Like, painting is, you have to allow your painting to go through upheaval. Like, you have to allow it to kind of fall apart in order to bring it back. And that process is what gives it a lot of depth, and it allows you to reach something even deeper than just trying to make it like a straight arrow, rather than like, you know, a process of adding and taking away, which is not linear whatsoever. It's not like an ABC process. It's like an A, G, F, B. It's an all over the map process. So that's why it's like really hard for people to do it, because you're trying to kind of consider everything in this frame at once. So thanks again to Josh Moose for subscribing to the first tier. And we also have got the new follower, the Demon Knight. So thank you for following me on Twitch. So, all right, now I kind of want to do something in here. Let's take out the palette knife, because I'm going to be kind of working a little bit more specifically on the colors. So here it is. What stream comments do you respond more to, Twitch or YouTube? I try to respond to both, honestly. So that's on YouTube. I'm not at the point to where, thank you, the Demon Knight says no problem. Yeah, like, I'm not at the point to where the comments are like so overwhelming that like I can't keep up with it, unless it's like a moment where I got raided or something like that. Like, I've had that moment before, and it's always fun. But right now the comments are pretty easy to manage, honestly. Like, it does distract me sometimes, but it's not that bad. Okay, yeah, I need to fill that in, but I'm trying to think what color I want. Maybe red. But it's like, the thing is with red is you want it in small doses, or I do in this painting, because I do want there to be red, but I don't know if this whole thing needs to be red. So maybe like a red. I like the stripe thing that I have going on. Your hair looks great, Mike George. Thank you. My sister did it. She gave me some highlights of like a balayage, and then we put these little thingies in it. So, thank you. Still trying to think. Okay, let's do... Okay, I got a bright idea. So when you're painting, sometimes we try to know exactly what we're gonna do from the beginning of the painting, but that's not the way it should be. You need to respond to your painting as it unfolds. Like, if you think you know what your painting needs to be, then you're probably not gonna have a good painting by the end of it. Yay, I've got a new follower. Aiden. Thanks for following me. And hi there, Aiden. They commented hi, so we're gonna shade this with the orange to make it kind of blend. Guys, I also have an Etsy account, so if you want to check it out, you're welcome to. I am going to be updating it more and more. that's not even close to all the paintings I have or have for sale technically. It's just a matter of getting them out there, which also entails taking nice pictures and, you know, taking the time to explain it. So sometimes I just get behind on actually putting up my work. So I do have several listings. You'll see that I made little categories on there that don't have a ton of, like, I have a portrait category, I have a landscape category, and right now there might be like one thing in each category, but I assure you I have like 20 of each of those categories or more. Like, I probably have 50 self-portraits. I'm not even kidding, because I took a figure drawing class and we had to do a self-portrait a week. I took 3 of those classes. So just, yeah, I have probably more like hundreds of like self-portraits by now. It's insane. So that's just an example of, you know, the potential that that Etsy shop has, just as far as what you'll see on there. I have a lot of my artwork at my parents' house, so sometimes I have to like transport artwork back to my location so that I can take pictures of it and sell it and that type of thing. So it's just a process. You got a bright idea. Reaches for the yellow paint. Yeah. It's funny and true. I didn't even notice that, but that's so funny. So yeah, when I grab the... Oops. So if you've been with me for like here for a while, hello, Laura, love watching you paint. It's so calming. Thank you. That's our fire. Thank you. So if you've been here for a while, you will know that I used to stream at 9:00 p.m. EST, and I recently changed it to 8, and that's so that on Monday morning there's a little more breathing room, because by the time we tear down everything, you know, I was just getting in bed like way too late. So I'm shading. You can see I made like a muddy tone. I wasn't even like focusing on it. I took like a little blue and mixed it in with my orange because it's a complementary color of orange, and that kind of dulls the color. So that's how you can make like a shade of that color, like a darker shade. Hey, wow, I actually watch you on a stream again. Hi, Android. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. Okay, so I think, yeah, I wanted to take this out because I'm going to make like a darker shade of blue by taking some blue, taking some red. I would say it's like a darker, muddier shade. It's okay if the little green gets in there, whatever. It's a muddy shade. Alright. And then that way, glad to finally watch a stream. Super relaxing. That's from Chero on YouTube. You're looking really good, if I may say so. Thank you. That's sweet of you. Alright. Now I'm gonna just take this. So I am shading the blue so that it looks more round, because logically, like, if something is rounder, back there is going to be darker, and like my circle's getting a little warped, honestly. So I'm just going to take some of this shade in the back and kind of hone it back in. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it's just something I'm aware of. Okay. See how I'm working on the background and the foreground simultaneously? That's how you make a painting, guys. Take notes. I kind of want my Samuel Adams. Can I drink that wine? It's back there. Guys, my throat's dry, so I like my beer, but not too much, just a few, sometimes at night, if I'm painting or watching TV. Salute. See? All right. Oh yeah, I have my blue, so I kind of forgot what I was doing for a second. So, wow, that changes it. But I want all of that to look like it's kind of going back. Like it needs to be shaded, and then I'll blend it, you know what I mean? Like add the color, then make it work. Yay, Syrup Wesh. Thanks for following me. Sorry. Excuse me, guys. Taylor Made 49. Thanks for following me. See how I kind of cut into that? I literally don't care. Honestly, that looks way better. It looks messier. I'm gonna mess this up a little because it's looking a little like juvenile, and the thing is it's interesting whenever there's like a push and pull between reality and the silly, whimsy, juvenile concept, like something that's cartoon but not cartoon. Do you ever see those paintings in the museums and you're sometimes like, why is this in the museum? And maybe that painting is a little bit juvenile looking or a little bit cartoony looking, but it's not quite cartoony. It's like somewhere in between cartoony and real, like it's grounded in reality. That's what makes a really interesting painting, and that's why it's there in that gallery. Maybe one of the reasons why it's there. You know, it's hard whenever I'm talking about like hypotheticals and like blanket statements, but hopefully you kind of understand what I'm talking about. So we've got Poeto. We've got some new followers. Carrie Go 81. Oh, we got a raider. We got a raid. Okay, hi guys. Okay, so Mr. DMD rated me, so yay, thank you so much. And hi people, welcome. Okay, so I'm looking. Paylite, yeah. So whoever you are, Mr. DMD, hi. Thank you so much. Welcome. And yeah, let me know who you are, where you're from. Alright, so yes, I am kind of messing this up. I'm allowing there to be a push and pull between like something grounded in reality and something that's a little bit too juvenile or too whimsical to be what you would see in reality. So look, I'm shading that, but kind of outlining it too. What's up? A hug from Italy, very cool. See how you can kind of be creative with it, I guess. And now I'm taking a little bit of that, and And adding some ridges on the side as well, making that look like it's kind of folding over. That's part of that concept, is like I wanted it to look round. Is he meditating? He could be. He looks like he's meditating. He looks kind of monkish. I think I'm gonna add some hair to him. I think it would help his look, honestly. Alright, so look, this is what I'm gonna do now. Okay. I'm gonna pause and just look at it for a second. Monkish. Yes, I agree. Okay, so before I work on him more, I kind of want to do something a little bit interesting, a little different with the background. I'm gonna make a wash and make this darker. So I just added water with my paint. And this is really going to help with just everything. And then I kind of want it to not even be totally, like, I don't want it to be a symmetrical halo all around him. I want it to be like a little bit like it's cutting into him. See, now it's kind of not a wash. It's not even exactly the same color, but that's okay. I still want it to be a wash. So how do you turn that into a wash? You add more water. And then you go like this. This is where non-traditional painting methods come in handy. See, doesn't that look good? That looks so much better. Definitely getting somewhere. If you just paint with a brush, you're missing out, guys. There's so many other ways to paint. Making it dark back here as well. Yes, you're so right, Android. Thank you. So I appreciate it. We're going to make a wash over here as well, but maybe a little lighter than the ground. I keep bumping the frickin' microphone. It's getting on my nerves. Hopefully it's not getting on your nerves as much as it's getting on mine. Look, doesn't that look good? It's a good thing whenever people can look at your work and not really know how you did it, or not really understand the process. That's good, trust me. So it's like, if it looks ambiguous, it's adding depth, you know? So like, sometimes we try to track our own methods, and like, yes, it's good to a certain degree, but your genius is tapped in your subconscious, or you can tap into your genius through tapping into your subconscious. So when you're painting, you can't be analyzing every single move you make. You just gotta do it, and then kind of you can analyze it after. You know, like some people can take notes as they're going, whatever, but my suggestion, just like do it and then take those mental notes after the fact. You don't know what the subject is, so excuse your comment. I don't know what your comment was. That's Henry the Ninth. This is just a made-up creature from my imagination, so I think it would be fair to say that none of us truly know what it is. I'm shading the eyes a little bit, just adding some of that blue back in there. Shading the nose. Shading the neck a little, pushing it back a little bit. Shading in here. I thought about putting, oh yay, Deco, I don't know, 98 started following me. Hi, thanks for joining me, appreciate you. Let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from tonight, who you are. So I love this like bluish tone. It's just adding a lot to just the depth, and it's interesting because our minds process blue as dark where it's just cool. Early on I thought you were painting La Chapa from Friday the 13th game. Interesting hearing your process. Thank you. That's from the Demon Knight. I like the painting. That's from NelG5150. Thank you. We've got, my name is Rodrigo. I'm from Brazil. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, like the blue is actually not technically darker. It's cooler because we've got, you know, warm and cool like tones. Like this right here is warmer, which is like oranges, yellows, reds, all of that's warm. So anytime the warm and the cool colors kind of meet in a painting and kind of like mesh, you know, if you've got some warm colors going into some cool colors, that's considered a dynamic painting in the painting world, if they kind of interact in a logical way with warm and cool and not like separate. So like for instance, like this is like cooler colors going into warmer colors. That's considered more dynamic than it just being a flat tone. So yeah. And it's interesting, like it's weird because there's multiple ways to read into a painting. You can read into it from a standpoint of, this is how most people read into a painting. How does it resonate with you personally? How does it resonate as in terms of being good or successful as a painting based on what you've been taught? And how does it relate to the experiences that you've had? And that's how we determine whether it's a good or bad painting. We're like, yes, I understand this, or yes, this is comprehensible, or yes, I can relate to this, or yes, this, like, you know, this looks good to me, or it looks logical. But that's not really what makes a good painting. Otherwise everybody would be famous, everybody would be making millions off of their paintings. Have you ever wondered why there are so many really talented people who don't get the recognition that we think they deserve, when really it requires a lot more to make a successful painting? I'm not saying that this is it. I'm just saying that it's not just about what resonates with you personally based on your experiences and what you deem good, if that makes sense. Oh, sorry. Hang on. We've got, I like to watch your live streams, but I never seem to catch you in the right timing. That's okay. I like your art explanations. It really characterizes you and your painting streams. Oh, good. Thank you. That's really sweet. That's from Android. We've got Angel Gabrielle. We've got Hi Android. I know you taught in art, if I'm correct. I did teach, but it was like not at school. It was like freelance. Artists show the truth through lies. That's funny. That's Tadner. This is a pretty funny comment. I guess why that's funny to me personally is because it's like kind of true in a sense. Not that like this is a lie, but art is typically illusions. You know, it's not real. They're just kind of like, I'm, you know, smearing paint onto a canvas and like creating an illusion that there's something there when it's not. So yeah, just based on how I observe reality. I think that's why paintings are interesting, because it really does help you understand how people can see, like how people experience their reality. Yeah. So I'm just mixing a few other tones into that. Sorry, my face itches. You paint like Beethoven. Thanks. I know that he's a composer, right? Obviously. But I get the gist of the compliment. I appreciate it. You're teaching now. Oh, thank you, Henry the Ninth. Thank you. So look, I've got like that cool blue white. So whenever I put a warm white on top of it, look at what it does. Which means it's a yellow white instead of a blue white. That just helps you understand, because it's not really white. It's a tint of yellow. Thank you for following me. Keith Blackman 5. Sorry, I suck at reading. Thank you for following me. Jose Barraza, hi. A good painting is one where you get more people reaching for more meaning behind the painting. Hey, that's a good explanation. That's a good one. I used to draw and paint, but found expressing myself much more natural through music. Do you ever sing? Yeah, you can check out my Spotify, guys. I just released a couple songs, so you gotta check them out. I love music, but I'm not gonna say but, I would say music taps into another side of my creative spirit, and painting does something else for me. But like painting feels like it feels a little bit more right than music, if that makes sense. Like, but I still love music a lot, so it's weird. I love all the art. I see it all as just art and creative expression, and it's just beautiful to me. I love just expressing myself in any way I can, just depending on my mood at that time, pretty much. So it's not that complicated. Would love to hear your Spanish accent saying my name. Alejandro. Did I say it? Alejandro. You look like you could be Jennifer Aniston's sister. Thank you. I love Jennifer Aniston. And that's so funny, because whenever I've had a few random people say that, and I'm like, how is that possible? She's totally different than me, but she's super cute. So thank you. Hi, can you say hi? Please, I'm in love with your videos. I love your art. So, I don't know, I want to say hi, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. All creatives' minds are connected through anything art, but all artists understand that it is essential to master one craft and not all. Maybe not. Jack of all trades, master of none. So I don't really care if I master anything. I just make art because it makes me happy. So that's just the way I see it. And then, you know, if it takes me somewhere, great. If not, great. Whatever. At least I'm not living a lie, pretending I'm happy somewhere when I'm not. Taking some of that yellow, highlighting the face. I'm taking this whitish yellow, it's like a tint, and just kind of highlighting a few places. And how I can see that, yes. For sure. Christian B. And how and why do they inspire you? How and why do what inspire me? Have you ever thought about creating an alter ego without revealing your true identity? You might be free to try something new without anything to lose, you know? I think, I kind of tried to do that with Sugar Boogers in the beginning. Like, I've done the ASMR thing for 4 years, and when I started on Instagram, thank you, Amen Vampire, for following me. I appreciate it. I kind of did try to hide my identity to a certain degree by being like, I'm Sugar Boogers, and like on my Instagram, my face wasn't on the account for at least a year. It was just like hot knife satisfying like Jello videos and stuff like that. And then I was like, I just got tired of hiding, because I'm not a hider. I want to be free for everyone to see who I am. Like if I'm going to make art, I'm going to make it unashamed. Like I understand the concept and I respect the concept, but like I think I tried it and it didn't work out for me, because it's like people judged my ASMR anyways, and I was okay with that enough to keep doing it. And like people do try to hide their identity in ASMR like a lot. Like that's a huge deal. Like people have, their bosses don't understand, or their boyfriends don't understand, and they try to hide it. And like that's just not me. I'm just like, what you see is what you get, and if you don't get it, whatever. Like I'm gonna show you that this is me. I'm not gonna try to prove anything, but this is me. So who's your favorite artist painting, and how and why do they inspire you? Well, Sugar Boogers, LOL. Just don't cut an ear off. No way. I learned art by taking a lot of classes and just by doing it and studying it. But yeah, I don't know about my favorite artist or painting. That's just too much contemplating right now. I get that people are gonna hate whatever you do. True. Do you like cotton candy? Duh, love cotton candy. It's so good. I have cotton candy like right now, and I have a cotton candy machine, but it's like a mini cotton candy machine. I'd like to get a full one sometime. But yeah, let's think about his hair, and then we can think about, adding designs here, and we can think about, kind of enhancing some of the things going on in the like lower torso area, and then like maybe putting some plants on the ground. And honestly, like I like the fact that my paintings are taking longer than one session. So hopefully, oh wow, you have a cotton candy machine? Yes. So actually I wouldn't mind if this continued past like today, but all right. So I'm gonna shade the eyes a little bit back here. Now I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of this like brown color, just so it doesn't look like a line. Okay. And then I kind of think I'm gonna go a different direction. I might like make the eyebrows like this, and then make the hair kind of like sticking up, you know what I mean? Because I was having the eyebrows stick up, but now I think I like them with like darker eyebrows. So that's just plotting it. I'm not gonna try to make it look amazing right now. I'm just kind of plotting it. And then what color of hair should he have? We gotta be right back, okay? I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys. Hi, I'm back. I'm probably gonna stream for like a few more minutes and then, call it. Hang on, I have to burp. Sorry. Thank goodness it wasn't loud. And then I'm gonna have to call it a day. Alright. Do you ever feel like one day people will either get hooked on or sell memories, experiences? I think people already do sell experiences. I think everything is kind of an experience in a way, and that's what they're selling in a way. So you might have to elaborate on the experiences thing. As far as like selling memories, I don't know. Do we do that in a way too? Like, don't memories kind of inform everything that we like create and then market? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, thanks. It's a cute burp. Good. That's some Total Recall stuff. What does that mean? Infinite Yajavixv. I don't know if I said that correct, but I don't know if there's a way to say that correctly. Okay. Let's make down here. See, I hate how bright that green is. So what I gotta do is take a little green, put a little red in it because that's the complementary color of green. And I'm gonna make a little wash. Total Recall 1990. Based on memories. Oh, okay. The main character gets lost in one of a car. Maybe it's real. You've got a really nice voice anyway. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, this is a very kind of lazy way to make that look darker. So because this is such an extreme difference from there, I have to find like a medium tone in between. So taking some green. And then I'm gonna like make this light green, but I'm gonna make it like less vibrant by mixing some red in it. So it's more of like an olive. How much for a canvas? What do you mean? Because there are different canvas prices. Depends on the size. If you buy it in bulk, depending on if it's cotton or polyester type of thing. Like cotton canvases are more expensive. Obviously larger canvases are more expensive. This one is like not that expensive. I don't know, but I bought it in bulk, so I usually drop like $50 for a pack of canvases these days. Unless it's like, I can spend like $20 to $30 on, a relatively like a 16 by 24 canvas or something. So, but it depends on how nice it is, because I try to get my canvases cheap because I don't have money. Like if you want a nice canvas, you're looking to like $50 to $100. Oh, if you want to purchase my work, well, I've got my Etsy, so you just got to look at my prices. I've got a bunch of different prices on there depending on what you want. Okay, because like my more extensive paintings and artworks are going to be a little more pricey. The ones that are like what I consider more woke are going to be a little bit more pricey. So yeah, but I love them all so much, which is why I just haven't tried to sell up until now, because it's just hard letting go of your work, and it just you most of the times you never see them again after you sell. Ooh, look at how that orange looks so good in his skin. I love that. That's cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna do his hair color. So I'm probably gonna do different tones, different colors, but I don't know. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I want him to be a little more chubby. Do I ever think about doing chorus or hip hop? Yeah. I mean, I wasn't in choir in high school or anything, but I'm open to anything, honestly. As far as music goes, I like all genres, so it's kind of hard to say what I'm into. And like the music that I write kind of reaches a bunch of different genres. Like it all sounds like me, but I kind of like to incorporate different genres into my music. So, it would be a long conversation to talk about what all the different music is that have influenced me or that I like. But honestly, like, I don't listen to music that much because I like the quiet sometimes, or most of the time I like it quiet, mostly because it's hard for me to focus with a bunch of music. Yeah. Your self-portrait on there is stunning. Oh, thank you. It's actually behind me. Do you see? It's that one. So, yeah. It's painted with encaustic paint. And I'm excited to, make more art to put up. Okay, so I'm going to make a darker purple and shade this purple with it. Like, kind of outline it. And then I'm gonna do like a pattern type of thing. One good rule of thumb when it comes to painting is to keep it general to specific. So you paint the generalities, like you plot that in, and then you move on to the more specificities. Music, exactly the same. Music is nice and all, but usually I have it quiet. I sometimes turn it on at work, but not the whole work day. That's from Android. Purple for the hair. I'm still trying to decide what color to do for the hair, so let me know if you have an idea. Yay! Anomaly. Sorry, following me. I don't know if I said it right. I know that that's a word, I just can't say it. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Oh yeah. Does the boy need much hair? I kind of like him bald. Well, yeah, I know. I'm like, shit, does he need hair? That's true. Light blonde and brown for the hair. Light blonde and brown. Like, I was thinking it could, like, stick up. Like, I like the light blonde idea. Because he's gonna be kind of... Oh, okay, you heard me say it. Okay, so let's just try this, guys. Because I was thinking really light as well, just to add kind of, like, I was thinking just something like, but kind of, I want it to be like softer. I've gotta go. Have a great time. Thanks. That's from Tadner. I'll see you later. Let me read this. Dope. Then I'll keep you in mind in case. Who knows? I mean, I'm a rapper, but I wasn't able to read it. Sorry, but thank you. I'll see you later, and I'll probably read that comment later. It just kind of floated out of frame. You're awesome. Thanks, Tadner. Neil G, whatever. I don't know. I think I'm a cop. Psychedelic Jesus. Yes, do it. That would make me so freaking happy. I have a few psychedelic Jesuses, but that's the only one that looks like that one. None of them are that pretty, so yeah. That would make me really happy, and I will definitely just be super appreciative. Also, you could message me over Etsy if you have any questions at all, after the stream. I am open for commission. I'm open to do some commission artwork for people. So if you have some ideas, that doesn't mean I will for sure do it. I just want to know what the ideas are, and yeah. I definitely think he needs to have little ears. I think that's kind of throwing me off that he doesn't have ears. Okay. I'm glad I got to catch you on your stream finally. Yeah, same. Never mind, whimsical crayons. Okay, I like that one too. That one's really cool. Yeah, I love the crayon art. I'm excited to do more crayon stuff because why not, right? Alright, I'm gonna give them some ears because, like I said, I think it'll help. But they don't have to be massive or anything, but I think it'll help to have some ears. So yeah, I don't know why my apartment makes those noises, but yeah, it does. Here. I want it to be smaller than that. There. Now I can take some blue and red. I'm just making a dark tone to just outline the ears a little bit. And honestly, technically, it's not good to outline a lot. So yeah, I don't know if that even translates as an ear until I make it a little bit bigger. We'll see. There, that looks good. See, it's just a little mark. That's good. What's on his back? It's like a creative shell type of thing. I'm not done working on it though. But I'm definitely gonna have to stop for tonight. What was that random noise? I don't know. My apartment makes random noises and it sounds like it's from the I don't know. It sounds like it's just in the pipes or something. Does he have a tail also? Yes, that's a tail. So yes, this is a made-up creature that I made up from my imagination. So alright, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to call it a day, guys, because I think I'm in a good stopping place, and I will pick up where I left off next week, because it's very close to being done. It's not quite done though. It's a big shell or hat. It's a shell. I think if it was a hat, it'd be, I mean, it's like a whimsical shell. Yay! Mr. Ho Ha 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 gave me $50. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you did that, obviously. So guys, he's giving me $150 tonight. Definitely my biggest supporter, and you know, like, this stream just wouldn't be possible without you, so thank you so much. It means a lot. Love it. Great job. Thanks, Elise. That's my sister, so she's always super supportive being here. Thank you, Mr. Ohuha, whatever your name is. You are so appreciated here. Like, thank you. I am super grateful. I was actually, to be honest, having a hard time today getting on this stream. I was like having a hard time getting motivated. You know, and so I just really appreciate your donation tonight, because it makes my spirits go up and makes me realize, like, this is worth it. So yes, thank you, Android, Elise. Thank you, Mr. For your incredible donation. And yes, next week I'm gonna keep working on this. As you can tell, it has a lot more than last week. There's just, I think it leveled up for sure. It's just not quite where I want it to be. It doesn't have the charm that I'm looking for. It's getting there, but I want it to be a little bit more charming than it is. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I've never watched ASMR. Oh, Jackson Lebaneski Skoss. I don't know. Okay, and Android gave me 100 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much, Android. I am excited to see you guys again, and of course Bob Roth of War, who was the first person who tuned in tonight. Yeah, be sure to check out my Etsy, guys. Check out my Discord. I'm graduating in next month, so after I graduate, I'm going to be doing a lot more on here. I'm going to be just more active, and I'm still learning about the Discord community, so yeah. But could you also drop my sugar breakers in there? Because if you are into digital currency and that type of thing, I created my own digital currency called Tingles, Ting, you know, for short, Ting. And it's, you know, it's a real digital currency on the Ethereum blockchain, and I give it out in my stories. So, you know, follow my Instagram, you know, stay tuned in my stories, swipe up whenever I do when I give out tingles. I usually just do like a swipe up link, and it's a great way for us to just, honestly, it's just an exciting new thing, and I'm giving it out to you. There already is a dollar value, but it will be fluctuating, obviously, because that's how digital currency is. So hold my digital currency. Maybe it will blow up. Maybe you'll get rich off of it. I don't know. I hope so, though, because that would be great for everybody. Follow my Instagram and stay tuned in the stories if you're into that. And yeah, check out my Etsy. Subscribe on Twitch, because that's super helpful. And what's your chance on NFTs? Long and difficult topic, I know. My stance, honestly, right now, NFT, I think it's like an interesting idea and concept, but I don't think it's there yet because it's not liquidable. if that makes sense. It's not something you can trade. Like, once somebody has it, they have it, and then I think maybe the value could go down very drastically of that NFT. Whereas like something that's liquidable like digital currency, when the value goes down, you can trade it. Or if you don't want it anymore, you can trade it for something else, because it's on the blockchain. There, you can trade it for any currency, and that's what kind of keeps it alive. It's a lot like the stocks. So I hope that helps you understand my stance on it. Love you guys, and I will see you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rate somebody, so stay tuned. Perhaps, yes. We'll see. So we're gonna rate somebody, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're gonna be doing a raid on ASMR Mermaid because she's super cute and I love mermaids. So we're gonna do that, guys. Go over there, support her, and yeah, pay it forward. I was rated tonight, and obviously I'm crossing my fingers that will be in my cards in the future. So I'm streaming tomorrow night at 6 p.m. EST, so stay tuned tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST. Alright, see ya, love you.